Hello folks, and a big service from me, Luis. Get ready, because today we're jumping right into a super yummy food adventure deep into the heart of Austria. Yes, you heard it right. We're not just looking at cool places today, we're tasting yummy food. I've been so excited to make this video for you all, because Austrian food, it's just, wow. It's filling, it's delicious, and it has so much history in every bite. So grab a drink, maybe a little snack, but you'll be hungry for Austrian treats soon, I promise. And get comfy. Today, I'm going to show you some of the very best, most famous must-try Austrian foods that everyone, and I mean should try at least once. We're talking crispy things, chocolatey things, and food that makes you feel warm and happy inside. I've done the job of eating my way through Austria, all for you guys, of course. We'll look at super famous foods and some secret yummy things that people here really love. It's going to be an adventure for your mouth, that's for sure. And hey, a quick note for my amazing editor. You know who you are. When you're putting this all together, make sure the background music has a nice Austrian feel, okay? But please keep it quiet, not too loud. We want people to hear all the yummy details and maybe even the sizzle of a schnitzel, you know? The food and the fun are the most important things. Okay, enough talking. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's find out about the amazing tastes of Austria. Alright, let's start with a really big one, a true king of Austrian food. The one, the only, Wiener Schnitzel. Seriously, if you go to Austria and don't try a real Wiener Schnitzel, did you even really go to Austria? I don't think so. This isn't just any breaded meat, folks. Usually, it's a soft piece of veal, hit to make it super thin, then covered in flour, egg, and breadcrumbs, and fried until it's perfectly golden brown and crispy. The sound it makes when you cut into it. It's just wonderful. It's so simple but so yummy. It often comes with a slice of lemon, which you really squeeze over it, and some parsley potatoes or a light potato salad on the side. Finding a good Wiener Schnitzel in Austria is luckily not too hard, because it's on almost every menu in old-style restaurants. But some are better than others, you know? The best ones are huge, often bigger than the plate. And the breadcrumb coat, it kind of puffs up and makes these pretty waves. They call it souffliere. It should be light and fluffy, not oily. When you take that first bite, the crispy outside and the soft veal inside, it's a country treasure for a reason. And you'll see why everyone loves it all over the world. Just thinking about it makes me hungry again. Next up, for all you chocolate lovers, and I know there are lots of you, we have a real Vienna star, the Sachertorte. Oh my goodness, this cake is super famous. It's a thick, rich chocolate cake. But the secret, the magic, is a thin layer of apricot jam spread between the chocolate parts or under the shiny top. This jam makes it a little bit sour, which goes perfectly with the strong chocolate taste. And then, the whole cake is covered in a smooth, dark chocolate coat that cracks just a little when you put your fork in it. It's like a fancy dream on a plate. The Sachertorte was made in Vienna in 1832 by a man named Franz Joseph. And there was even a big fight in court about who makes the real original one. Usually, it comes with a scoop of whipped cream that's not sweet, or Schlagobers as they say here. You really should have it, I think. The cream just makes it even better and cuts through the rich taste. Eating a slice of Sachertorte with a classic Vienna coffee, like a melange, in one of Vienna's big fancy coffee houses, that's something you will never forget. It's more than just a cake. It's a piece of Austrian life. Moving on to another classic, and this one is pure comfort food, especially on a cold day, Apfelstrudel. The smell of warm Apfelstrudel baking. It's just like heaven. Picture a super thin flaky pastry, almost like paper, stretched by hand until you can almost see through it. Then it's filled with yummy tart apples, sweet raisins, sometimes soaked in rum, which is great. Cinnamon and toasted breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs are important because they soak up the apple juice and stop the pastry from getting wet. It's like a piece of art, really. This wonderful pastry is then baked until it's golden and crispy and often sprinkled with powdered sugar. It usually comes warm, and you can have it plain, which is great, or with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, a little vanilla sauce, or even some whipped cream. Every bite is a perfect mix of feelings and tastes. The crispy pastry, the soft spicy apples, the sweet raisins. It's not too sugary, which I really like. If you have it for dessert or as a sweet snack with your afternoon coffee, Apfelstrudel is a real Austrian treat that just makes you feel good. Now for something a little different. A food that's filling, old style, and, well, was the favorite meal of Emperor Franz Joseph I of Austria, Tafelspitz. This isn't a quick, fancy food. It's all about cooking slowly and getting amazing taste. Tafelspitz is basically boiled beef. It's a soft piece of beef from the back end of the cow, cooked slowly in a soup with root vegetables and spices for hours until it's super soft and tasty. The name Tafelspitz actually means this special cut of beef. It sounds simple, but the taste is really special. The way Tafelspitz is served is also a big deal. Often the soup part is served first, like a clear soup with things like little semolina dumplings or sliced pancakes in it. Then the beef itself comes out, usually cut at the table, with lots of traditional side dishes. These usually include a creamy apple horseradish sauce. They call it Apfelkrän, a chive sauce called Schnittlauch sauce, roasted potatoes, and sometimes even spinach. The mix of the soft beef with the spicy horseradish and the slightly sweet apple is just amazing. It's a very filling meal with a lot of history that gives you a real taste of old Vienna. Speaking of emperors, here's another food with a royal link, Kaiserschmarrn. The name means emperor's mess, and it's basically a fluffy, sugary, torn-up pancake. The story says it was made for Emperor Franz Joseph I, who really liked simple sweet foods. It's one of my personal favorites because you can eat it for a big breakfast, a sweet lunch, or a yummy dessert. It's pure comfort food, and making it is pretty fun too, because you tear it up in the pan. The mix is made from flour, eggs, sugar, milk, and often a little rum and raisins. It's cooked in butter until one side is golden brown. Then it's torn into small pieces with 2 forks and mixed around in the pan until all sides are sugary and crispy. Lastly, it's covered with lots of powdered sugar and usually served hot with a side of cooked fruit, usually Zwetschgenroster, which is a yummy plum sauce. The feel of it is amazing. Light, airy, fluffy on the inside, with those nice crispy, sugary edges. You have to try it, especially if you like sweet things. Alright, cheese lovers, come close because this one is for you. We're talking about Käsespätzle. It's kind of like Austria's amazing version of mac and cheese, but honestly I think it's much better. Spätzle are small soft egg noodles or little dumplings. In Käsespätzle, they are put in layers with lots and lots of shredded cheese, usually strong tasty mountain cheeses like Emmental or Bergkäse, and then baked until it's bubbly and golden. It's the best comfort food, and it's really popular in the western mountain parts of Austria. What makes Käsespätzle extra special are the crispy, sweet-cooked onions that are sprinkled all over the top before serving. Oh man, that mix of soft, cheesy noodles and sweet, crunchy onions is just amazing. It's a very filling food, perfect after a long day of hiking in the mountains or skiing. It's often served right out of the pan, all melty and yummy looking. It might look simple, but getting the Spätzle to feel just right and picking the perfect mix of cheeses is like an art. If you love cheese, you really have to try a big, comforting pan of Käsespätzle before you leave Austria. Last but not least on our Austrian food adventure today is Gulasch. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, isn't Gulasch from Hungary? And yes, it did start in Hungary, but Austria loves it so much and changed it a little, so now it's a super popular comfort food here. You'll find it cooking slowly in many Austrian homes and old-style restaurants, especially when it's cold. The Austrian kind, often called Wiener Saftgulasch, is usually a rich, thick beef stew, cooked slowly with lots of onions and very importantly, paprika. The most important part of a good Austrian goulash is the Saft. That's the sauce or gravy. It gets super tasty, and its deep red color from using lots of sweet and sometimes spicy paprika. The beef, usually a tougher piece like from the leg or shoulder, is cooked for hours until it's so soft it melts in your mouth. It's often served with semmelknödel, which are bread dumplings or potatoes, or just a good piece of crusty bread to soak up all that yummy gravy. It's a really filling and warming food, perfect for a cozy night. Every family seems to have its own little secret for their goulash recipe, so it's a very special and loved meal. Phew! What a super yummy trip that was, folks. From the crispy Wiener Schnitzel to the rich Sachertorte, the comforting Apfelstrudel and Käsespätzle, all the way to the filling Tafelspitz, Kaiserschmarrn and Gulasch. My mouth is watering just thinking about it all again. Austria really has so many amazing tastes to share, and I really hope this video gave you a good idea of what to expect. More importantly, I hope it made you want to try some of these amazing foods yourself, if you're planning a trip, or maybe even trying to cook some at home. Now, I really want to hear from you all. What is your very favorite Austrian food? Is there something I talked about that you really want to try now? Or maybe there's a secret yummy Austrian food that I missed and you think everyone should know about? Tell me all your thoughts, what you're hungry for, and what you suggest in the comments below. I always love reading what you guys write, and it's the best way for all of us to find even more amazing food together. Seriously, don't be shy. Share what you know about food. And of course, if you liked our little food trip through Austria today, and you want to see more food adventures, more travel, and more fun stuff from me, Luis, then please do all the YouTube things. You know what to do? Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on new videos, and ring that little bell so you're always the first to know when a new adventure is here. Thank you all so much for watching. It means so much to me. Until next time, stay hungry, stay curious, and auf Wiedersehen.